Welcome back to our video. In today's video, we're going to be playing City Skylines, and in today's video, we're going to be doing a speed build, as we always do for City Skylines. But in today's video, we're going to be expanding the cow farm a bit, adding some I can't pronounce it, but milk parlors. There we go, I got it. To the farm, which they would be giving off milk in real life, but in the game they don't. So like that, we're just going to need to deal with that. This definitely had many different iterations, but basically the final design was what I have right now in the build, with milk parlors on the back and then also on the side, and then a slaughterhouse in the middle, or cattle shed. And then over here I decided to put in some workers barracks, and there's exactly 6, because there's 3 rows of 2. And then I fenced in all around the farm, and then I also did add in 2 houses there, and then I do end up adding a little shop right in here to symbolize a little farmer's market that the farm would be having. And then I decided to then get a 5-star farm finally, since we have everything unlocked. So I basically just spam down fields, which is basically the process for getting the 5-star farm right now. And then next episode I'm probably going to delete a whole lot of those fields, or we're going to move some of our population down the road by buying a new tile, or well, by down the road I mean the highway. And then in the episode after that, we will then change up the farm and make it feel more realistic. But either the next episode or the episode after that, we'll do both of those within the next 2 episodes. I don't know which one we'll do first. It's kind of just up to whichever one I want to do. But yeah, we already have 6 tiles that we can unlock. We only have, I believe, at the end of this, like 5,000 population. Which, I mean, we do have traffic problems. Start to get traffic problems by the end of this episode. So, I mean, I do have a solution for it for now, but we do need to start getting some population. But so, I know what I said in the beginning, where I was only going to do very small towns. But, I think I'm going to do a fairly bigger city center that's kind of like, I honestly forget the town, but, I think it's Allentown, PA. But, there's a town, or not Allentown, but, somewhere nearby Allentown, I think. But, there was a town in Pennsylvania that I was looking at on a map, and I saw how it goes from a pretty big city center to basically just some small groups of houses and fields, and then also some forests, which, forget the town. I should probably actually look that up if I want to figure that one out. But basically in here, because we get the extra tile, I just decided to end up putting in a pathway, just because then that can increase walkability throughout the city, and then also will allow for people to get then it will also increase land value. And now, because it's now finally 5 stars, I was able to place in a new, much bigger silo, which now that I think about it, I think there's another thing, and then that I have to do in there just to bring the, cow farm all together for it. But, and then now I'm basically just saving up for a whole ton of flour mills, which that's kind of just what I'm end up doing in total. But yeah, that's basically what I kind of just end up doing. And well, that's kind of just because of that. Now we need to add in some more stuff, which that's fair with me needing to add in more water stuff, but I did start to lose quite a bit of money, but that's fine. It really does not matter too much, and I was right in that it's the city of Allentown, but if you look at it, it goes from the huge city center to just a whole ton of fields towards the outskirts. If you look on it from a map, above on like Google Maps or just maps in general. And basically it just goes from this huge city center just down to some fields and trees, which I might honestly try and model that once we unlock some more of the tiles, which I mean, I do like how I've set up that new stylus right there. The only thing is that there's nothing really for connections, but yeah, I mean, that's as best as I'll be able to get it in the base game. And then, I mean, we do start to run low on money, but that's fine. I do end up just saving up money after this episode. I think we have 225,000 now in game, but because of these traffic problems, I ended up putting in a little bridge, so this way the highway traffic can just bypass our town instead of needing to drive through that little intersection there. And then I do end up changing this off camera to where I lower the bridge down by like 1 peg, I think. So it's then 4 high, and then I made the ramp 1 fluid, 2 peg going up on your side. So it's nice and fluid a whole lot more now, so it definitely feels more like a more realistic ramp, because it's more of a smooth hill instead of a more abrupt hill. Actually, I mean, you do still see the effects of the nodes in the middle, but I got it as best as I physically can. And then right here, you do see me trying to change it up a bit. But if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!